Welcome back to Stock Talk with your girl, Dr. E and David.
How you doing? Welcome back.
Yes.
And another one.
And another one. We are here to talk to you today about what type of strategy you need to utilize for 2026. It is one of the winning strategies that we absolutely love to utilize to get our wins inside the market. It's very simple. It's not overly complex at all. Definitely, you should consider it if you are doing anything, day trading, swing trading, anything along those lines. This will be a good strategy for you in order for you to definitely be able to get a 3-to-1, win ratio, 2-to-1. You definitely want to utilize the strategy.
Yes.
So yeah, we are about to break it to the charts and show you exactly what we are talking about.
Break it down.
All right, so as you can see, it's very self-explanatory. At right here, when you jump into the chart, you're going to look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, that's where we usually like to look at to see, hey, where is the support and resistance? So let's say if you are buying in, let's say on a put, which means the stock market is going to go down. You will jump in right here. Let's say this is $100 and it falls and goes to the support area. You see the man holding it up. All right. So somebody's down there holding it up, trying to make sure that it does not fall. It wants to push it back up. And then once it hits here, normally, especially on the first time, it always hits here and flies back up quickly. As I said, especially on the first time that it's ever been inside this area. Once it has been inside this area and it hits here, it wants to push its way back up, and then it will hit the resistance. Now, resistance, you got to think of it as, what you call this game?
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. Invaders?
Yeah.
Okay, Space Invaders. So you got to think of it as something shooting it back down, saying, no, we don't want you to come up here. Why? Because it has resistance. It has sellers up here, and a lot of people have sold. All right. So all the big banks, they have pulled all their money out, see all their money going away. And so that's why the market is falling in this area. Then it will fall back down to where the support is and where the banks actually do want to buy in. They think it's a substantial and a strong area and a strong buy. So this is what is going on a chart. It's going up and it's going down. It's going up, hitting resistance, and going down and hitting support. So this on the 4-hour chart is something great to look at and take in consideration. So let's get to the 4-hour chart. We'll take a look at trying to fight through the resistance zone. So it went up to 256. It fell back down. It did not surpass this, which is a good thing, which is 247. So it went up 256, flew down 247, went back up, hit 250. 6 again, and then flew back down. But as you can see, it's taking more and more time and energy to try to push its way up. Then it finally, and so it's creating more support here. So then it bounced off of here and went back up to 258, came back down to 253, then flew back up to 259, and then soon fell off and went through the support area and went down to around 243, which we can see why, because it had support right here. So if you were to go ahead and take a line, you can take a line, you can take a box, and just go ahead and zero in on the area, going up and down, hitting the same support and resistance area until it finally finds enough power to go either to the downside, because it was a weak buy zone, or it's going to finally go up to the upside. So what it finally did was it went down and hit some real support. When it hit the real support, it teeter-tottered here for a little bit, going up and down, and then it finally flew through. So you always want to do your due diligence of making sure that, hey, once it does hit your zone, see how does that look like on a test out. Like, okay, see how it tests out, within the next 5 minutes. Is it still going to stay in that zone, or is it going to finally go up? If we break this down from the 4 hour and then take it down to like the 5 minute, going up and down, hitting the same support and resistance area until it finally finds enough power to go either to the downside, because it was a weak buy zone, or it's going to finally go up to the upside. So what it finally did was it went down and hit some real support. When it hit the real support, it teeter-tottered here for a little bit, going up and down, and then it finally flew through. So you always want to do your due diligence of making sure that, hey, once it does hit your zone, see how does that look like on a test out. Like, okay, see how it tests out, within the next 5 minutes. Is it still going to stay in that zone, or is it going to finally go up? If we break this down from the 4 hour and then take it down to like the 5 minute, going up and down, hitting the same support and resistance area until it finally finds enough power to go either to the downside, because it was a weak buy zone, or it's going to finally go up to it hit 247. That's a great $4 move. But you also know that, hey, it's going to end up at some point hitting my top area, which is 251. Then once it does hit that area, then at some point it's going to go ahead and come back down before, like it did here, come down to 244 before it decides to make its way back up. But you should wait and see and test it out. So as you can see, when it hit this area or around this area, wait for that next bar. See what is it going to do. Is it going to surpass, like maybe this next, is it going to surpass this resistance right here? And then if it does, then go ahead and buy in. But do not just buy in hopes of that it's going to do it. Most of the time it does, go up or go back down once it does hit that area. But you want to make sure that you are doing your due diligence to wait and see what that looks like. But yeah, it's a great strategy that we like to use.
Yes.
We definitely have like a good 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 win rate when it comes to looking at the chart and being able to utilize that and making our money that we need for today.
Yes, that was a lovely breakdown by Dr. E. And if you need a stock journal to write all this information down as you're going through, as you're checking your levels and everything, we have a stock journal for you. We have an assessment tool to find out what kind of trader you are, so you can get in there and find out exactly what kind of trader are you, so you know how to go about your trading journey. Mm-hmm. And always like and subscribe. Tell us what you think about the trading plan and the charting plan. The charting plan.
Yes, and the actual strategy. So get your stock journal, investor DNA, and like and subscribe, and then comment. If not that strategy, or if you guys do something like that strategy, then let us know. Like, hey, what other strategy do you guys utilize?
Love to know.
In order for you to, make your money.
Yes.
And not make your money make you. So.
I like that.
So, yeah. But until next time, appreciate you guys clicking on. If you want a community to join where you have like-minded traders, please know the link is at the bottom of the video. We would love to have you in there.
Always.
Especially before prices go up.
Especially. This is earnings season, so be careful.
Exactly. All right, but until next time, talk to you later.
Keep trading.
Bye. Hey, you guys. We really hope you enjoyed that last episode.
And if you're really ready to keep transforming, go ahead and jump into that next lab episode. The one right here. Down here. The link right here.
It's probably over here.
Or there. Or here. Link. Click. Go ahead. You got it.